that 4th of July was just 2 days ago, and knowing that there are many holidays happening around the world. Canada Day just happened recently for my friends and colleagues and family up in Canada, and folks all across the world experiencing different holidays. And while holidays can be very happy and exciting, they can also be very stressful, and for some, it can actually have a negative impact on individuals' well-being. It may be the fact that someone is trying to overcome drinking too much because that's something that they used as an unhealthy coping strategy during the pandemic. It doesn't even have to be that it reached the level of addiction, but now they're trying to reduce that unhealthy habit that they created of drinking too much to calm down and relax. Maybe some individuals have been overeating, and the holidays many times symbolize eating extra foods and having those sugary snacks and having a few drinks with friends. So while the holidays can be happy and exciting for many, it can also be stress-provoking. For others, it could be the fact of being that we're spending time alone, or we would be wanting to spend time with family and friends, but now some of those things have changed and we're not able to have those opportunities. Or even just being stressed about being back in large groups again and being around many people. All different reasons that can have an impact on our mental health as well as on our overall well-being. So some tips and strategies to think through with this. First, it's important to open up with family and friends, to share as much as you're comfortable with, but also being open to considering pushing yourself a little bit past that comfort zone, letting them know if there are certain situations that are going to be stressful or difficult for you so that you can have that social support. Making a plan ahead of time, recognizing that there may be certain opportunities for you if you need to take a few minutes to take a step away, coming up with your list ahead of time of healthy coping strategies, relaxation strategies, even setting a time of when you're going to leave an event so you know that it's a limited amount of time and you're not going to be there all day with this uncertainty that can increase levels of stress and anxiety. Maybe you bring some of your own snacks or bringing a beverage that you can drink that will not be alcoholic. For many people, it could be just bringing a Tervis or some other drinking container that nobody knows what you're drinking, and then you can feel like you're being social without individuals having to pay attention to what it is that you're consuming. In these circumstances, it's not selfish to pay attention to your self-care and what you're going to need. Additionally, it is okay that if you've been trying really hard to stick to that diet and you have one cookie or an unhealthy snack, it does not mean that everything is lost just because we do have that moment where we may have that cheat day. Doesn't mean that we want this to become a habit, but that it is okay to forgive ourselves and recognize that we're human. We may not always do everything perfectly. And don't be afraid to take that break. If you need to take those few moments, take that adult time out, take that chance to decompress. That doesn't, again, mean that you're weak. It just means that you're taking care of yourself so that you can be your best self when you're presenting within those circumstances. Have a wonderful holiday season and be well.